Hello, this is Professor Joe, and today's guide will be on the Game Center. This is a place people love to go to, especially for the prizes, but mainly for the prizes because there's some cool prizes. I'm going to go through each one with you guys, starting with the coin flip. The coin flip, you bet a certain amount of game chips, which you can exchange for your PD. Your PD can be exchanged for game chips, or you can also find them in other places as well, like the most famous mystery boxes. You can also find them in lottery. You can also earn them in higher or lower, treasure hunt, and golden slot. Now, all you need to do is just click heads or tails, make your bet, which I'll just put in a bet of 100, and then click the flip coin. There used to be a thing where people would hold the enter button after clicking the flip the coin and will do more flips than one reload, but Ryaku has disabled that now, so it's least likely the people you would see on the medal rally is cheating somehow because of the high number. So if you do see that, please keep an eye on that. If you do see like an illogical number between 3 days or something, you'll have to report them. Okay, the next is higher or lower. This is most hated because this guy cheats. But in the game, he'll say a number and you have to think higher, or you have to click higher or lower. What I used to do is if it's a high number, more chances is it's going to be lower. If it's a low number, it's more chances going to be high. 5, you're kind of in the middle. But you pay him 100 game chips, and for each time you're right, you get more game chips, but you still gotta pay him game chips in return. See? But he'll say correct and you can go forward, or you'll say you're incorrect and it ends the game. Sometimes one of the tasks for Ray Long is to get 15 or higher in rounds. The next is treasure hunt. This one is favored. It's not really favored by most people, but the prizes are worth it the most. As you can see here, you can win game chips, gems, evolutionary items, ultra balls, vitamins, rare candies, and then there's precious treasures. Some people have found a relic crown, some people have found nuggets. The rarest I've heard was a mega stone from here. But at first you would pay your 500 to play the game, and you would select one of 9 treasure boxes right here. Sometimes it'll have a message saying, are you sure? Are you really sure? But then, in this case, it just opens and then it says, oh no, the treasure box was empty, well, better luck next time. There are times where it says, oh, you missed out on something great, better luck next time. But if you actually won something, the message will be green and says, congratulations, you have found blank. But once you click continue, once it finished loading, once you click your continue, there's a time, or you can skip the time by paying small nuggets. Okay, I just had an internet problem, don't worry. But anyways, after you played your game, you have to wait at least 5 minutes to try again. Or you could skip that time by paying the 1 nugget, but if you keep doing that, the nuggets will increase by a certain amount. But if you just wait it out, you'll get a notification saying that, hey, the treasure hunt's ready. Just come get it. Okay, the next one, everybody tries to go for at least once, the lottery. People either choose what Pokemon is going to be there or select a random amount, but it costs 50 game chips to get one. But in the lottery, you have to get a certain card, and depending on how many matches there are, depends on the prizes. The jackpot is a shiny Lugia egg plus 20,000 game chips. But then, if you get 4, you get a regular Lugia, 3, 1,000, 2, 200. Okay, now, for those of you who like to choose their own, this is how you do it. You would think about the last prize, like the last previous draw, and think, what would pretty much go with that? So, it's sometimes in my luck to choose the next or previous Pokédex entry order. Sometimes evolution, sometimes not. So just chose those 3, and then I'm just going to choose 2 random. Now, your first ticket is always free, but that's how you would choose. But when you want to see your lottery tickets, go to lottery tickets and you see which ones you chose. Now, if you want to buy random tickets, just click in the amount you want, but make sure you do the math. Multiply that by 50. I just spent like 500 game chips for 50 cards. And then when you go here, you get to see the cards that were randomized for you. But in 5 minutes, I'll know what the prizes were, and then, because it's always at 1800 server time when the lottery is drawn. But who knows, I may get the shiny Lugia egg, I may not. Dreamers can dream. Okay, the next one, the last mini game is the golden slot. When you interact, you get golden game chips sometimes, and then you can play one of 3 modes. There's the basic mode, which the prizes are very basic because you only use 1 game chip. For instance, 3 cherries, you only get to around a range of 5 to 50. 3 Pikachus is a range of 100 to 1,000 Pokédollars, and so on and so forth. Here's the prize list. You can enable or disable animations on all 3 modes, but depending on the mode you choose, the prizes get better, but it costs more. So we're going to try one of each. So first, this is basic. I disabled the animation and I have gotten nothing. Now, plus mode, you have to pay 5 golden game chips. I'm going to disable animations again, but as you can see, the prizes are a bit better. Not so much, but still better. Just spend 5 game. I'm going to spend a total of 10 game chips for this. Still nothing. This one is the most costly, but most rewarding when you finally get it. For instance, 3 cherries, a range of 500 to 5,000 game chips. 3 Pikachus, you get golden game chips, which is what we're using to actually play this game. 3 Squirtles is a mystery box gold, which people can get the key for in the rumble areas. 3 Pokeballs, you get to get small nuggets from a range of 1 in 50. But what makes this better is when the person who's lucky enough to get 3 sevens, they can get a legendary trio, Lake Trio egg voucher. I never won one of these, but I gotten 2 vouchers from one from a friend and another from buying it. The only one I need is Azelf. But this time, we're just going to play the animation and see what we get. Oh, well then. Ryaku's going to need to look at this. Okay, seems I got 3 cherries. But Ryaku's gonna need to look at that. Anyways, that's how you would play this game. Hope you'd be lucky enough to get a cool prize, unlike me. But when you got enough game chips, you can come to the prize exchange center, exchange your game chips for nice prizes. For item exchange, you can get one of these items depending on the price and how much you have. But then there's Pokemon exchange. These are rare Pokemon you can't get anywhere else except by trade if you were that lucky. There's a Dratini, a special Meowth, then the legendary dog trio, Manaphy, then the same 4 prizes except they're shiny forms. Now, if you actually got vouchers, you can redeem them here. For instance, I have my Uxie egg voucher. I'm just waiting till I finish my hunt to redeem it. And that's it about the nice game center we have. I hope you like this guide. Oh, also, this is where you can convert your Pokédollar to game chips. You can only convert up to 10,000. If you have 0 game chips, you can only convert up to 10,000 game chips, which 10 Pokédollar is equal to 1 game chip. Well, if you suggest any guides, send me a PM. Please do not pal pad me. I have it on friends list only. And have a nice day.